Well, Ben Roethlisberger, quarterback for the Steelers, talked about that rivalry with the Browns and got a little jab in with all the success that he's had at First Energy Stadium.
Well, I don't know if this rivalry ever went away. I hear what you're saying, but I don't know it ever went away. Yeah, sure, the rivalries are great. And AFC North football is always going to be rivals, and it's going to be great games. And, I think I'm glad that I'm not the most winning quarterback in their stadium history anymore.
Ooh, Hayden, that's a pretty good one. Now, Ben is 11-2-1 in Cleveland. Last loss here was 2014, 31-10. He did play to a 21-all tie in 2018. It's important to note he hasn't played the last couple of times because it's been the last game of the season. The Steelers have clinched the playoffs, and they've played the backup quarterback from time to time as well. But that's a little bit of a dig there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. Ben Roethlisberger has owned the Browns. That's what he does. That's what he's done, excuse me. Be it in Cleveland, be it outside of Cleveland, Ben Roethlisberger has completely, over the last, 20 years, decimated this franchise. So I think the turning of the tide has come. I think the turning of the tide came last year with that playoff win and with the win over the last game of the season, and with the entrance of Baker Mayfield, and that's why I think maybe in the back of his mind, I think that's why Baker Mayfield might really want to play in this one, just again to kind of cement that hey, we're here to stay, and Ben, you've had a great run, time to go home. But again, you can't count him out. Ben Roethlisberger, you cannot count him out regardless. He's not the same guy he was where he was so lethal in extending the play and you couldn't bring him down, and accuracy and ball placement and all that. That's all still there. The decision making, it's all still there. You got to be aggressive against Big Ben, and I have so much respect for Ben Roethlisberger. I've watched him since I was a kid. Just absolutely week in and week out against the Browns, just dominate. So I think his time is up. I think that obviously the Browns want to make sure that his time is up, and this may be his last go round in First Energy Stadium, and it would be quite the way to send him off with the loss. But again, you can't say enough about Ben Roethlisberger and what he's done over his career. Hall of Famer for sure, and Browns fans are probably just happy that he's closer to the end than the beginning.
Well, Father Time is definitely undefeated, and it is closing in on Ben Roethlisberger. But yeah, again, I agree with you. Don't count him out. He seems to find a way to do things that you don't expect him to do.